you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Howard in at the 5. Outside, Green. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Here's Leonard. Good D by James. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He was focused on keeping the score close. Coach said, we know LeBron's going to get his, so we have to try to limit the production of everyone around him. That's a tall task, given Bron's elite playmaking ability. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's Beverly, following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Here's LeBron. Great D that time from Leonard.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's LeBron. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And, Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Green finds James. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
George, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Lakers leading by 4. Got a piece of it. Down low, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
James looking it over. Pass to Davis. Beverly against Davis. And Beverly kicks to Zubats. George passes to Zubats. Back to George. 5 on the clock. Leonard against James. And it's Leonard missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's hauled in by Zubats. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
James against George. Steps back and fires. Another shot. LeBron's shot is off.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Beverly against LeBron. And here's Morris for three. The shot comes out, and it's the Lakers the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Leonard following the basket by LeBron James. Pass to Beverly over Caldwell Pope. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Clippers trail by 6. Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Leonard's got 7 points. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And the pass to Caldwell Pope. Dishes it to LeBron. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Green against George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier two-way forward who gets it done at both ends.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Leonard against James. Caldwell Pope up top. Outside, Green. Davis against Morris. And Davis gets it to go.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Leonard draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The Lakers with the ball. Lakers leading by 6. James, the pass to Howard. Back to James. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Free throw good, LeBron. A different look for the Clippers. Landry Shamet's checked in for Marcus Morris, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Green. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing here by 8. Knocks it loose. Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. The Clippers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Leonard draws the double. And here's George for 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Clippers trail by 10. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Davis against Harrell. Davis kicks to Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Clippers. 8-point game. A 3 from Leonard. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
Now here's Kuzma. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility early in his career. I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
The Lakers with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Kuzma, right side. 6 on the shot clock. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. There's the foul against the Clippers.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first free throw is good.
Well, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. Clippers trail by 5. Now Leonard. 10 points for him. Feeds it to Harrell. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Shamet up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lakers leading by 3. Rondo passes to Caruso. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Williams dishes to Leonard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Paul George, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Lakers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Williams passes to Leonard. 1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And yes, it's good. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Shamet. Inside. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by Davis.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
George up top. He's guarded by Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
They throw good. Paul George. James checked in for the Lakers. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Rondo. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to LeBron. It's Morris atop the key. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caruso. And that one goes long. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside. And Leonard gets it to go.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Leonard against James. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. Right back after this break. little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and, you know, be in the foxhole with those guys is, you know, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. And both free throws good for LeBron. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Clippers get called for the foul.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend. He puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
He's off on the first. For the Clippers, Morris comes in for Jermichael Green, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Leonard against LeBron. Leonard with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Zubac. Here's Beverley. Offensive rebound. Zubac no good. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Rondo. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nobody near Leonard. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris passes to LeBron. Morris with the rebound. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Morris, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Rajon Rondo. Lakers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Leonard against LeBron. Caldwell-Pope outside. And Morris comes over to help. Green passes to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Caldwell-Pope, and the rejection by Zubac. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from George.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition, times it perfectly, and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Kuzma. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor, and he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility, and offense is tertiary to his contribution. Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
James, the pass to Howard. Kicks it to Green. Kuzma outside. A second chance effort. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 14 points.
Boy, I tell you, LeBron is so active and aggressive and so strong. I love watching him go after rebounds like this.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Goes up off the inbound. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Here's James. And there it is for him. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Beverly against Green. Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
The Clippers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And the Clippers call time here. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Here's Harrell. 6 points for him. Now here's Beverly.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Beverly against LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Howard kicks to Kuzma. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
George looking over the floor. And the Clippers miss again. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Green, the pass to James. They get a hand on it and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Clippers trail by 9. And here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now the pass to Shamet. Six on the shot clock. Beverly for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Beverly against James. Passes to Caldwell Pope. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
First free throw is good. That one misses.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Now LeBron following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. For the 3.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Banked in off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Here's Davis. The Clippers getting the bucket. Green. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bounce pass from Shamet. George finds Beverly. Here's Morris. Count that one.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees a teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Lakers leading by 7. James dishes to Howard. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. Caldwell Pope outside. Misses the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Shamet kicks to Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Harrell against Howard. They double him with Green. Launches a three, and that one's good. Shamet.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Right side, Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Green.
Well, you know, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. JaMychal Green comes in for Marcus Morris, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. The Lakers also making some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. Alex Caruso comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for James. Now, here's George. 12 points for him. George double-teamed. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Harrell.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Rondo passes to Green. To the paint. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists in the game. And for the Clippers, they're shooting with confidence 50% from the field so far. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Leonard, he's checked in for Paul George. Williams passes to Leonard. To the middle. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Green.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The Clippers shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks.
I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
Now here's Rondo. Over Williams. Morris trying to free himself up, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now here's Leonard. 16 points for him. Back to Shamet. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Shoots it up. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the pass to Williams. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Rajon Rondo.
That was simply a matter of the quickness of Williams causing that foul. We'll see if he can cash in at the line.
The Clippers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And we always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Rondo. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Williams inside. He's covered by Rondo. Williams kicks to Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now Rondo passes it to Davis for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Clippers on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you think about how Kawhi Leonard is able to dominate from the wing position at both ends of the floor. It has some comparing him, but wait for it, to the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Kenny, buying what I'm sort of selling?
No, man, there's not enough in your store to buy that, man. I tell you, but he is good. He's got strength to get to his spots, the elbow, the post, the back down. They got some common threads, but that's not the same play.
Look, he plays at his own pace. Jordan is Jordan, but Kawhi's an all-time great in his own right, but I wouldn't say he's Mike.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Zubats in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now, here's Green. Davis with it. Leonard picks him up. Clock at 6. Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 15.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
It's stolen by Green. Now the Lakers on the break, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the first one at the line is good. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. kicks to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron against Leonard. The three from Davis. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. George, that's a two-pointer. That one, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And that one, good.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Pass to Leonard. LeBron with some nice D. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Leonard finds Zubats. Pass to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, I love the aggressive mindset Beverly has. I mean, that's really what makes him special. He's not afraid of getting bumped, especially when he's going to the bucket.
And he makes the first.
And you know, Beverly is easily one of the most tenacious defenders in the league, an absolute pest of epic proportion. Love his energy.
All free throws good from Beverly. Here's James. 18 points for him. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Outside, George. The pass to Morris. Outside Leonard. And stolen by James. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's the Lakers. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Inside. Here's Howard. That one a little long.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
And it's Beverly missing.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Green, the pass to LeBron. Caldwell Pope for 3. And the Lakers get it back. Davis slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Clippers call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Clippers trail by 11. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Green against George. Zubac kicks to George. Takes the three. Rebounded by Howard. Lakers leading by 11. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Stolen by George. Back to Beverly. Morris outside. They could use a bucket. The Lakers with the rebound. On its way from Caldwell Pope for two. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. "11 feet out, and he hits it.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Leonard. The offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
So the wing on the left. They kick it out to Green. Knocked loose. Stolen by George. George double teamed, and there's the call on Howard. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Clippers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Kuzma's checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Dwight Howard. On defense, the Lakers. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Back to Leonard. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Now here is Davis. 16 points for him. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Kicks it out to Leonard. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Caldwell Pope dishes to LeBron. Outside for Davis. Outside Rondo. To the middle. Changes up. And it's laid in by Davis. 18 points for Anthony Davis.
A monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And stolen by LeBron. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you defend Caldwell Pope because he's got great speed and he knows how to use it to draw contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverley. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 13. Davis with the double team. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
James against Leonard. Outside for Davis. And the three off target. And it's the Clippers' ball. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Davis, the pass to James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
Been tremendous. I mean, both in terms of getting to the stripe and then knocking him down once he's there. And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Free throw drops for James. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also changing it up. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Caldwell Pope. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Clippers trail by 10. In the corner, Shamet with it. Off target with his 3. Lakers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Rondo on top. Now the dish to Morris. Tipped away and stolen by Harrell. Here's Leonard. He's got 22. Stolen away. Caruso kicks to Morris. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And then Leonard enjoys jamming it home. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Leonard against James. Passes it to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Caruso. It's stolen by Green. Shamet the pass to Leonard. Back to Shamet. To the inside. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, just showcasing his agility in these sets. Harrell's IQ and knowing when to slash is impressive.
Now here's James. He's got 19. Rondo finds James. No good on that one. 80 that time from Leonard. In the corner. Shamet with it. Over in the corner, Williams. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 6.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
And the rejection by Harrell. Marcus Morris is checked in for Green. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Here's LeBron. Second chance shot. And Kuzma puts it in. Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
From the arc. And it's Shamet missing. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. And it's Davis at the elbow. And stolen by Harrell.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his third foul of the game. Leonard inside, working on James.
It energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Clippers trail by 11. Bounce pass from Williams. Leonard, that's for two. No good on the shot. And it's the Lakers the other way. Rondo looking over the floor. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Rondo. Pass to Caruso. Here's Kuzma. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. .29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Williams kicks to Shamet. Count it. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
James against Leonard. LeBron with it. He's got 19. Down low. Here's Davis. Off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for the Lakers right now, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Lakers leading by 12. Kuzma outside. That's tipped and stolen by Harrell. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Morris with the ball. That three off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Rondo with it. Williams picks him up. And stolen by Williams. Knocks it loose. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. And he comes up with the deuce. Rondo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Fast hands that time earned Rondo the steal. Can't forget, he's been a league leader in that statistic before, too.
Shamet finds Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's good from Harrell. For the Clippers, Paul George, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams. And both free throws good for Harrell.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from George. Lakers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. The pass to Howard. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Things really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
Now here's Beverley. Morris passes to George. Tries again, and the layup is good. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, solid work on the offensive glass by Paul George, squeezing the orange and giving them another chance at points.
Rondo finds Kuzma. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 15 points for Kyle Kuzma.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
George against Green. 20 feet out. George missing again. Lakers leading by 14 from downtown. That one no good. Lets it fly, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside, Davis, and stolen by Harrell. And now the Clippers on the break. Morris with the ball, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 12-point game. Beverley the pass to Harrell. Out to Morris from past the arc. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Lakers leading by 12. Outside, Green. Rondo against Beverly. Rondo dishes to Green. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Clippers with the ball. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fires top of the key. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Now here's Beverly. Sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with. Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
Here's Beverly. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
And the Clippers call time here. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys."
Now, here's Beverly. Rondo with some nice D.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Howard, that's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Beverly up top. He's covered by Rondo. Here's George. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
That free throw good from George. And here's Rondo. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Rondo. Outside, Green. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 13. And the shot goes in.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Now here's Davis. There's the feed to Howard. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter. And for the Clippers, they're shooting for the game at 42%. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Beverly against Rondo. At the elbow, Green. And that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Yeah, you know, we all think of Green as a shooter, and he is. But he's capable of more than that. He scores in other ways, too. Sneaky athleticism.
Kept alive. Here's Beverly. Lays it up and banks it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Lobbed up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Beverly finds George. And again, the Clippers turn it over. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Inside, here's Caldwell Pope. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Beverly's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
James against Beverly. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Beverly. Lets a floater go. Here's George. And the layup is good. George has got 11 in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
LeBron against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Leonard hits them both. Lakers leading by 11. Pass to James. Over Leonard. And the Lakers with another miss.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
From outside, off the mark.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Davis, that's for 2. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
I think this particular play hinges on Davis's shooting ability. But you've got to set him up right, and the basket is virtually guaranteed if you do.
Zubac's no good. Lakers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, you know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his quickness can be overwhelming at times. Really hard to defend if you're not physical and focused.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Elbow shot. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 32 points.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's James. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on George.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
One shot.
Free throw good, James. Now George. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Paul George. Here's LeBron. He feeds it to Howard. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now the Clippers on the break. And here's Leonard from 3. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Beverly. Leonard inside. James covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. Both shots good from the stripe. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against LeBron. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma against Zubats. And here's Green outside. Knocks down the three ball. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Davis.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the Clippers have possession. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. James against Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Cook looking it over. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.